just graduated from Vandy from college, and one of the first things you do, that's awesome. All of you will be there eventually. That's great. Most of you will be there eventually. But one of the first things you do once you graduate is you learn how to sleep normally again, how to eat normally again, and how to get back to the things that you forgot how to do. So I got myself in shape once again after graduating. I'm starting to get back to writing poetry once again. So this is what I started titling poetry workouts. So this is the first one. This is my first theme for tonight. So the title of this poem is Poem Sirloin. Well done, please. I like good poetry like I like good food. Ever and always and highly subject to my personal taste. And since my intake is rather omnivorous, I'd rather try everything at least once. As I did when I ate at that new foreign cuisine restaurant that opened up just down the street from my apartment. I'm still not sure what it is about it, or from what country my entree had hailed, but the sign had something both old world and hipster chic going on that I had been drawn in for a sit-down dinner. Or the waiter had handed me a menu only to direct my attention elsewhere, when he started reading out loud from the unprinted list of Les Plateaux du Jour. In my ignorance, I blurted out, "Why yes, I love a glass of Poesia Noire with my Hamlet." He chuckled a little under his breath, and then remembering my wallet's subjective generosity, regained his composure and smiled politely, nodding mock-approvingly as he backstepped toward the kitchen. Feeling oxymoronic for insulting my bittersweet libation choice, he returned with a complimentary appetizer of fresh enjambment and aged limerick mixed in a black hole hyperbole. He cliched figuratively and said, "It's on the house." The rest of my meal was delicious, and I made a point to ask the waiter to tell the chef that he had many traditional awards coming his way, for his knowledge and combination of such rare ingredients were absolutely superb. The next night, still feeling a little jealous of that chef, I tried to make myself a fancy dinner at home. Let's just say that my homemade euphemism deserved an ode for its martyrdom. I'm poor and just an aspiring cook, and I was trying too hard to follow someone else's recipe. I should learn to trust my natural instincts more and allow for an extra dash of ambiguity. Because in reality, I only stop at the grocery store about once every 2 weeks, and only make dinner about once every third night. So for me, cooking is like writing poetry. Sometimes I just have to make do with what I already have in the fridge. I can't always find the time to swing by the store for a fresh cut bundle of inspiration, so I make do with the regularness of everyday life. Pull out the stale perspective from the back of the cabinet, pepper in some poetic devices, and saute with witty turns of phrase for 20 minutes over medium heat. I serve it to himself, so starving for generating new content that he's taken eating canned meat, pawning it off to himself as gourmet poem Sirloin, telling his mouth that it's well done.